I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
GTD now? I saw you have the GTD shirt.
Leonard's what? The winning team.
Tank, you once mentioned that you wanted to fight in Chicago. That was one of the most likely places you wanted to fight in. Do you still want to fight in Chicago?
Yeah, for sure I'll fight in Chicago. Yeah, I'll fight in Chicago. Yeah.
What made you want to say Chicago of all places?
Chicago beautiful, man. Besides the bad stuff that they promote, but it's a beautiful city. I've been to Chicago before. Downtown is beautiful. You know what I mean? Actually, it's big. Fashion's big in Chicago. You know what I mean? So Chicago is definitely a beautiful city that I would like to fight in for sure.
Tank, you got a message for Floyd. He seems to kind of be hating on you, obviously posted about the fight being canceled and things like that. Any message for Floyd?
We did it.
So Gervonta Davis just dropped a bombshell retirement announcement, and instead of support, his promoter, Leonard Ellerbe, stabbed him in the back by signing his bitter rival, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, you heard that right. Is this betrayal the end of the Tank-Ellerbe era? Let's break it down.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
He is. True. I call it as I say.
Hey, quiet.
Yeah, it's like, no, he's doing that thing. Yeah, he's doing that thing. Keep on doing this.
Let's talk about Gervonta first, because his retirement announcement has everyone flipping out. Tank isn't just another fighter. He's the guy who put butts in seats and delivered knockout after knockout like it was an art form. With an undefeated record, explosive fights, and enough drama to fill a Netflix series, Tank has been the face of modern boxing for years. So, when he hit us with the retirement news, fans, analysts, and even his rivals didn't see this coming.
Why are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed? What made this shit
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and Leonard Ellerbe usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you say, you got to spark today.
And let's be real, some people think he's taking a break and might pull a classic comeback move. But whether it's real or not, one reaction stood out like a sore thumb. Leonard Ellerbe.
I'm very, very confident Tank beats all those guys. All those guys. You name any of them you name, Tank can beat them.
Where would a fight with like a Devin Haney or a Teofimo Lopez sort of sit on the grand scheme of his schedule?
I don't think that you can put a timeline on that kind of stuff, because the big fights happen when they really make sense for both sides. And I know the fans get a little impatient at times, and that's understandable because they don't really understand how the business goes. Tank's coming off of a fight where he's made tens of millions of dollars. And Tank alone has been generating, 8-figure revenue every single fight. Tank makes you an offer, it's probably not going to be what you expect, because you get paid on what you kind of weigh. Tank is here, and the other guys are there, and I'm solely talking about generating the revenue.
Now Leonard Ellerbe wasn't just some guy in Tank's corner. He was his right hand, the promoter who stood by him through thick and thin, even after Tank parted ways with Mayweather Promotions.
Tank decides to do what he wants to in certain fights. We can have a big bet on that fight. Most definitely.
When Tank and Floyd Mayweather had their public fallout a couple of years ago, Ellerbe stayed loyal to Tank, helping him navigate the business side of the sport and ensuring his career stayed on top. They were tight, or so we thought.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Fast forward to now, and it looks like that bond might have been all smoke and mirrors, because Ellerbe didn't even blink before making moves with Keyshawn Davis. And trust us, this isn't just business. This feels personal.
Boxing legend Leonard Ellerbe got fans out here.
Oh, man.
People love seeing you, like I love seeing you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
What's going on with Tank Davis?
He'll let you know when he's gonna fight.
Well, I mean, you're the man that knows. Will there be a rematch with Ryan Garcia? I mean, that fight did such good numbers.
He will let you know when it's that time.
Do you like that fight, though? Because you kind of get to pick and choose. Do you like a Ryan Garcia rematch?
Tank will let you know what he's doing
Tank
when
will
that time.
Well, when can we expect him back? 2024? Or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, Leonard.
So here's the tea. Keyshawn Davis is no ordinary signing. He's a young, hungry fighter with a lot to prove. The guy's got skills for days and has already built a reputation as one of the hottest up-and-comers in the sport. But the kicker? He's ongoing beef with Tank. Keyshawn has openly called out Tank in interviews, shading him for not taking real challenges and hinting that Tank's retirement might be an escape route. Signing Keyshawn was a bold move, almost like Ellerbe saying, "Fine, Tank's gone, but I've got the next big thing." And let's not forget the timing here. It's just too coincidental to not raise eyebrows.
Like some confusion, is Tank a Mayweather Promotions fighter still? Is he not? What is his his involvement with Mayweather Promotions, or is it just all still PBC, Al Heyman?
Yeah, Tank is not signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Okay, gotcha.
He's not signed to Mayweather Promotions. His contract ran out,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But as I always say, contracts don't define relationships.
Let's dig into what led to this betrayal, because this is straight-up boxing drama at its finest. Over the past week, rumors have been flying that Tank and Ellerbe were no longer working together. It started when veteran boxing insider Rick Glazer dropped a tweet claiming that Tank had cut ties with Ellerbe. At first, it sounded like speculation, but the signs were there. Ellerbe wasn't at Tank's press conference for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach Jr., and when asked about it, Ellerbe said he was sick with the flu. But come on, y'all. Boxing fans know excuses when they hear them. Rick Glazer even called Ellerbe out, saying he was in total denial about being dumped by Tank.
Tank is the best fighter in the world. Tank's the best fighter in the world. And his team's been saying it for quite some time. And what was the word I used in the press conference? Experience. Experience.
Exactly.
And you saw that tonight. He came, he was ready. DJ, Earl Spence, they did a wonderful job of getting him in position to get him to this point to be able to fight for the championship of the world. Much props, much respect. He'll be champ of the world.
If you think that's bad, it gets worse. Some fans think Tank pulling a Floyd Mayweather-style power move was the real reason for the split. Remember when Floyd distanced himself from Ellerbe years ago?
You know, and Floyd was that guy, you know, and the two worlds collided, and we used that as a platform for Floyd to go on to become the biggest star in the sport. This one's different because, you know, social media.
People are saying Tank might have learned a thing or two from his old mentor about keeping control of his career. Ellerbe, on the other hand, wasn't going to sit around and sulk. Nope. He bounced back hard by signing Keyshawn Davis, making it clear he's still a power player in the boxing world. Now, let's not ignore how this affects Tank. Imagine retiring from the sport you dominated only to have your former promoter sign your biggest rival. That's gotta sting. Keyshawn is already taking shots at Tank, making this move even more of a flex. Ellerbe knows what he's doing. He's putting all his chips on Keyshawn to fill the Tank-sized void in his roster. And honestly, Keyshawn is loving the spotlight.
That shit was fun, I ain't gonna lie, because I like a dude that ain't scared of me too, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be scared, I ain't even sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing. Because niggas be scared, I ain't even sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing. They ain't worried about nothing, and they can fight too. So when it came to Tank, you know, it was like that. You feel me? So, yeah.
Get this, his beef with Tank has been brewing for a while now, with subtle shade and minor callouts here and there. But things escalated to another level after Keyshawn's explosive second-round KO against Gustavo Lemos. If you missed it, Keyshawn absolutely dominated that fight, knocking Lemos down 3 times before finishing him with a brutal left hook right hand combo. It was a showstopper, and he wasn't shy about letting the world know what was next on his agenda. Keyshawn used the spotlight to throw some serious shots at Tank, saying, "Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock."
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
This wasn't just a call-out. It was a mic drop moment, signaling that Keyshawn is ready to go toe-to-toe with one of boxing's most feared punchers. And here's where things got spicy. Tank didn't take kindly to Keyshawn's boldness. For Keyshawn, this isn't just about chasing a paycheck or clout. It's about proving he belongs at the top of the lightweight division. The timing of this challenge couldn't be more calculated. After his flawless performance against Lemos, Keyshawn is riding high, and he's using every opportunity to paint Tank as the next mountain to climb.
I wanna fight this man, though. Straight like that, bro. Ain't nothing about this don't got nothing to do with being tough. This don't got nothing to do with me proving myself. I wanna fight him straight like that. I wanna fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He make shit look better than what it is. Resume what? What kind of resume he got?
But let's be real. Calling out Tank Davis isn't just ambitious. It's risky. Tank isn't just a boxer. He's a knockout artist who has built his career on sending opponents to the canvas. So why did Keyshawn choose now to make his move? It's simple. Momentum. That KO against Lemos was a statement win, and Keyshawn knows he has the hype and skill to back up his words. Plus, his fans are eating it up, fueling the rivalry, and making this potential matchup one of the most talked about showdowns in boxing right now. But here's the thing, just as Keyshawn Davis was heating things up, it looks like Gervonta had other plans. In a bombshell moment at the pre-fight press conference for his March 1st, 2025 bout against Lamont Roach, Tank dropped the ultimate mic. He's retiring.
I'll turn things over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know, like the.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We got to test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me in
What's
there.
your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. He same thing he gonna try to test. I'm gonna try to test.
You saved my post, right?
You said which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center.
According to Tank, he's over it. Boxing's been trash lately, and I'm done, he said, leaving fans and fighters alike stunned. And let's be real, this isn't just some random decision. Tank's been hinting at retirement for a while now, so maybe we shouldn't be too surprised.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
For Tank, it's about more than just walking away from boxing. He's got his eyes on the bigger picture, cashing out and spending time with his family. He's made it clear that his game plan has always been to rack up the paychecks and then dip. And now, with a newborn son at home, it looks like Tank's priorities have shifted.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
He's been vocal about wanting to be present for his family, especially after the grind of boxing kept him away for so long.
How I'm going, I'm trying to get so much out of this shit and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island. Y'all won't see me again type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it.
Let's face it, the guy has nothing left to prove in the ring. Multiple belts, undefeated record, and a reputation as one of the most dangerous fighters in the game. Check, check, and check. But you gotta wonder, does this retirement announcement throw shade on Keyshawn's call-out? After all, Tank was just challenged on a global stage, and now he's saying, I'm out. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe Tank doesn't see the fight as worth his time anymore. Either way, it's a wild plot twist that adds another layer of drama to an already fiery rivalry. But hey, it's boxing. Nothing's ever really set in stone. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see how everything plays out.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right reason.
The Ellerbe Tank Keyshawn saga is far from over, and you better believe the boxing world will be watching every move. Tank's fans feel betrayed, Keyshawn's fans are hyped, and Ellerbe is caught in the middle of one of the most controversial decisions of his career. So, what do you think? Did Leonard Ellerbe make the right call by signing Keyshawn Davis? Or was this a betrayal that will come back to haunt him? And do you think Tank will stay retired? Or is a comeback inevitable? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more boxing drama and news. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Team Tank or Team Keyshawn? Let's hear it.